Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Pretty overcast out here this morning. Storm clouds out in the Gulf, down to the south, north. Expecting rain later this morning, and it's supposed to taper off in the early afternoon, and then some isolated rain chances again this evening. Nothing out of the norm. 78 degrees, humid. Expecting the highs to be in the mid to upper 80s today. It's a little nicer than those upper 90s. It's all rain out there. Got a little color over there. A little bit calmer than it was yesterday, a little calmer. As we look down south, down Vanderbilt Beach. A couple pelicans making their way down to the south there. We'll start our walk north through the park here. Another quiet morning. Hopefully we'll have another new sea turtle nest or two on the beach today. More holes. More holes on the beach. Come on, people. Fill these holes in when you come to the beach. Have all the fun you want, but please fill in the holes when you leave. We don't need any more obstacles for our sea turtles on the beaches. This is our latest nest as of yesterday. Right here, you can still see the crawl tracks. You can still see the tracks coming out of the water. Our beaches are pretty empty now this time of year. But there is nest number 48. We saw Ranger Steve caging that yesterday morning during our walk. Nest number 48, right where the circle is. That's where he found the eggs down there. Right in the middle of that circle, verified that they were there. So do we have number 49 on the beach this morning? We're going to find out here within the next hour. I drove through the parking lot this morning. I saw Roy's car. I saw Ursula's car up there in area 4. So I know they're up there at Wiggins Pass. Trying to find nest number 7. Number 7, number 8. There's number 6, 7, and 8 are going to be the next on the list for hatching. Beautiful up there, beautiful clouds. Rain clouds, but they are still beautiful. I think they've got a couple new nests down on Vanderbilt. I've been seeing the flashing lights of their turtle patrol there, their beach patrol. And I've seen them go off a couple times now this morning. When they turn them off, that means they're checking out a nest. That means they parked their little vehicle and they're checking on a nest. If they stay off for a while, that usually means they found one. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope your week is getting off to a good start. I hope this beach walk is helping. Gorgeous reflections there. Yesterday, our park rangers were out here bright and early. Or one of our park rangers. Looks like there's a little crawl up here in front of me. A little crawl. She didn't come very far up onto the beach, this one. But it's still a crawl nonetheless. I'll go up there and take a look at it in a second. Let's see, the tracks coming out of the water are over here on the left. There is some soft sand, some spray piled up there in the middle of the tracks. Couple little holes over here. That could be nest number 49. That could very well be nest number 49, right in there somewhere. I don't know what that little hole is from there. But we could be looking at nest number 49. That'd be awesome. Awesome news. Again, quick look at the tracks. The ones on the left is where she came out of the water. Up where that little pile of sand is where there could possibly be another nest, a new nest, number 49. She did her turnaround, came back and went back down to the water right here. Cool beans. There's an osprey flying overhead there. It's pretty high up. Pretty high up. Another look down to the south at that rain. We'll probably see some rain here later this morning. Again, it's 78 degrees out here. Expecting the highs to be, up around 87, 88. Upper 80s, mid to upper 80s today. Not nearly as rough as yesterday here. That water temperature's still holding around 89, 90 degrees. If you're just joining us for the very first time, don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. One of the main reasons for these morning walks is to bring everybody together while they're having their morning coffee here. Hopefully you can make new friends, meet some new people on Facebook. I know there's been some wonderful friendships made here. I've met a lot of people in person here at the beach. Pretty amazing. We've got people watching from all around the world. You can find a replay, a copy of these videos on YouTube. They're usually a little better quality on YouTube. But if you watch on YouTube, you don't get that experience of being live. You never know what's going to happen when we're live. And you definitely don't get to enjoy that experience of commenting live and talking to others. So if you are watching the replay on YouTube, I really want to encourage you to follow us live in the mornings on Facebook. By a lot of the comments, by a lot of these people's names here, you'll see a supporter badge. It's because of those people that I'm able to do these beach walks in the morning. And I thank all of you for becoming supporters of Southwest Florida Television. If you're not a supporter, I seriously think you should consider becoming one. If you enjoy these beach walks and you want to see them continue, become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. That was a nice little group of pelicans going by. In the description of this post, you'll see a few links. The first link, that's to our friend Astrid Lawrence's website. Astrid Lawrence, a good friend, great person all around, excellent realtor here in Southwest Florida. So if you're thinking about purchasing a property here in Southwest Florida, get in touch with our friend Astrid. Sometimes you'll see her here live with us in the mornings, out on the beach. There comes some more pelicans. In the description of this post, you'll also find a link to the Inn of Naples. The Inn of Naples, a great hotel. Good morning, how are you doing today? The Inn of Naples is centrally located, right in between North and South Naples. Great location, Nice clean hotel, 99 rooms, wonderful staff. The Inn of Naples. You'll also see a link to Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Go ahead and follow them on Facebook. Download their free app, Nonstop Naples. Especially if you're planning a visit here to Naples, you learn a little bit more about Naples, see some of the other things to do here in town. Some of the local happy hours, live entertainment. Download their free app, Nonstop Naples. You will also find a link to purchase some of those magnificent Roy Haase coffee mugs. If you haven't gotten your hands on one of those Roy Haase mugs, you should do that now. It's just something Roy and I are doing to earn a little extra money here. They're really high quality mugs, super nice mugs. They feature Roy's smiling mug on them. A photo of Roy, usually a couple photos. Some of his little sayings on there. They're really high quality mugs. If you scroll through the post, you'll see some examples of them. Some people holding them up that have purchased them. So get your Roy Haase coffee mug today. And then down there, all the way down at the bottom of the description, you're going to find a link to my PayPal account. The reason that is there is just in case you like what you see here in the mornings, if you enjoy our morning beach walks together, and you want to send a little tip, a donation, contribution, thank you, whatever you might want to call it, you can find a link to my PayPal account at the very bottom of the description of this post. And I really appreciate those of you that have sent something. That has nothing to do, that's different than being a supporter. However, you are showing your support for me, but that's different from becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. This time of year, things really slow down in Southwest Florida. So every little bit helps. Like I said, I appreciate everyone that sent something. Every little bit adds up, believe me. I'm kind of dilly-dallying here in Area 1. I was hoping the Rangers would be out here to check on this crawl, that little crawl we had. Wasn't much of one. I was also looking for nest number 7. I found nest number 8 up here in the dunes. I know where nest number 6 is. That's down in front of the Area 2 boardwalk at the north end of Area 2. But where is nest number 7? I see Colin out walking on the beach. Colin. I thought nest 7 was down here in Area 1 somewhere. I don't know where that little booger is. Starting to see our blue sky now, peeking through in between the clouds. Love watching those pelicans, especially when they do that, when they just fly inches above the water. That is so cool. So you can see it's pretty overcast here. Patches of blue, but mostly cloudy. Love the sounds of these little waves here. That water is looking pretty good. I know it's loaded with fish. Man, oh man, we've seen fish jumping all over the place. Some beautiful clouds out here, just gorgeous. Well, I don't know if the Rangers are coming out here this morning or not. Gosh darn it. I was hoping to catch a Ranger out here this morning. Checking on this one crawlet I saw here. It's been a while since we've seen some eggs during a live feed. I think there's a good chance we got something here. Whoa! A ray just went flying out of the water out here. A big ray just jumped out of the water out here. Oh man. Oh, that was unbelievable. It must have went 6 feet up in the air. It just went flying up out of the water. I don't think it's going to jump again. I don't know what makes them jump like that. Wow. It looked like maybe a leopard ray. It looked kind of like it might have had spots on it. It was way out there though. Didn't look like a manta ray, but it went flying up out of the water. The odds of catching that on video are just 1,000,000 to 1. I mean, they could come flying up out of the water anywhere. I wish if I had just spun the camera around a few seconds earlier, but it was way out there. Man, oh man. Which reminds me, pretty soon our stingrays are going to be out here along the beaches in the shallow waters here, the warm, shallow waters. Gonna have to be careful where you walk. Do the stingray shuffle as you're walking along. The stingray shuffle, if you don't know what that is, instead of picking your feet up as you walk, as you march along in the water, you just kind of slide them across the bottom. That way, if there is a stingray there, you'll just bump the edge of it and it'll scurry off on its way. Plus, they have a better chance of knowing you're coming if you're doing that. So usually they'll take off before you get close to them. Some interesting colors down here. Interesting colors. Grays and blues. A little bit of green in the water, but mostly grays and blues. And the whites of the cloud. See a little seaweed there in the water. Nothing that's going to hurt you, nothing to be alarmed about. Well, I guess I'm going to move up the beach. I was really hoping to see some action here at this nest, as potential nest. Really, I was hoping to see something here. Hoping to see some eggs. But I want to get up and see Roy this morning, so we're going to continue up the beach. There's a good chance there's a nest here. This could be nest number 49. Let's hope. Not seeing many birds other than pelicans out here this morning. Hey, if you're just joining us for the very first time, remember, don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. I'm in North Naples, Florida, at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. We're about 100 miles west of Miami. Right here, we're looking south down the beach. Feel free to start up a conversation. Don't be bashful. I don't care what y'all talk about. Talk about the weather in your hometown. Talk about your kids. Talk about your parents. Just don't talk about politics. That's the only thing I don't want to hear about is politics. Well, who's out here this morning? Oh, Colin, and maybe they're going to check this nest out here. Give it a quick gander. I'm still just like awestruck by that ray. That ray I saw jump out of the water here earlier. I wish I had captured that. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think our rangers are going to do something down here this morning. I think they're going to excavate one of the nests and see how many eggs actually hatched. Nest number 4, which is down at the very end of the park here. They'll get on their hands and knees and actually dig through. All of the eggs. See what happens here. Now they're pulling up the stakes. She's got her gloves on, so that's what they're gonna do. Let's take a look over here. Let's see what they're gonna do. This could be sad for a lot of you folks. You're gonna see a lot of times you'll see undeveloped sea turtles, the ones that didn't make it. Morning. It sure doesn't.
How deep do they normally go?
It varies as well. If it's a season mom, does best with the fork, go a little bit deeper. The younger ones usually go more second half on Monday or so. But I've been shoulder deep before.
Wow.
Unbelievable. One of nature's phenomenons. No kidding.
They call the 7 natural wonders of the world. This is one of them.
So do they come back every year to this area to do it?
Yeah, the turtles that are born on this beach will come back when they're mature and we can lay their own nests here. Nobody really knows how they do that though.
Yeah, are they solitary, you know, when they're out there? Are they all by themselves, or do they?
They're solitary.
Are they?
The time they're born on.
Wow.
So those are the eggs.
Mm-hmm. And then look out those, the ones you get in the and then if you encounter anything else.
That's one that's unhatched. So you just put it back. That's one that didn't make it.
Yeah. Wow, just grabbed a handful.
Wow, that's a lot of eggs.
How many are you up to so far? Wow, that's 69. 71 hatched so far. Just amazing. Oh my Lord. We're up to 100 so far. Holy smokes, 100 verified, hatched.
11.
Wow. Holy mackerel. Oh, how many did you come up with? 132. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really good. That's a really good one. Yeah, that's a real good one. Wow. 132 eggs and 7 unhatched. That is amazing. That is awesome. 132. Now comes the smelly part. And I think you got a nest right up there. Yep, I think you got a new one just right up there. So what they're going to do now is they actually open those eggs, the ones that didn't hatch, and they have a book here with pictures, and they determine what stage of development the little sea turtles were in. Well, maybe not.
We have to keep these or
Let me have one of them to show everybody. Is there one that's better than the others?
Rob, if you could not touch those, please.
Oh, okay.
not? Protected.
Just
Every
see how
part of the
see how
process.
squishy they are there. They're like leather.
Rob, if you also could give him some space, please.
So, they just recycle themselves, those old eggs, is what happens back into nature. Wow. That was amazing. 132 eggs, folks. Out of that one nest. Very, very cool. And that's just going to be happening all over the beach. All over the place. That was cool. And they could lay more than that. Those turtles could lay way more eggs than that. Just amazing. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Well, we got to get up and see our buddy Roy. See Dexter too. Dexter stopped by there. Get a count from Dexter. See if they had any more crawls down on Vanderbilt. Any new nests down on Vanderbilt. We do have a new crawl here at Del Norwiggins this morning. The Rangers are going to be up here shortly checking that one out. And definitely is showing some potential. Could be a new nest. That'd be nest number 49 down here in Area 1. And I don't know if there's anything further up the beach. So we're just going to scoot along up there and find out. But that was kind of exciting seeing how many of those eggs hatched. So that sea turtle there, that was nest number 4 that they were checking out. That sea turtle laid 139 eggs. And out of the 139 eggs, 132 of them hatched. So those are good numbers. Really, really good numbers. And we'll find out tomorrow morning if this nest, if this crawl was actually successful. It does show some signs of being a good one there. But I really want to hurry up and go see Roy. Get up there. Before the old batteries go dead. We've been hanging out in Area 1 all morning this morning. Nice to see everybody online here with us this morning. So they're gonna check that one out now. You can see the rangers just got up there. We'll see if that is a successful crawl. And it did show some pretty good signs of being successful. So tomorrow morning we'll see if that is nest number 49 when we come out. That'll be awesome. And if that is a good crawl, that's not going to be hard to find those eggs. That looked pretty textbook there, that crawl. They got a lot of work to do. They got 5 nests they got to check out that hatched already. So they're going to have a busy morning, these park rangers. Well, I thought she would have found them they would have found them a little sooner. Hoping there's some eggs in there. Doing a lot of digging. Well, we're gonna have to find out tomorrow. And there could be another crawl up the beach. I don't know yet. Sure, Roy's wondering where I'm at. I'm sure he's wondering where we're at. supposed to rain later this morning. Then clear up in the afternoon, and then maybe rain again in the later afternoon, early evening, just spotty showers. Typical weather pattern. One of our pelican friends flying by here. A couple of them out there in the water. Still didn't see where nest number 7 was. Darn it. I was trying to find number 7 as I'm walking around here. Number 9. That was nest number 2 up there with the pink ribbon that hatched last week. Hey, if you like these morning beach walks, if you enjoy what you're seeing, hit that share button. Invite your friends to watch with us, to tag along with us. This time of year, it's all about our sea turtles. You can see more nests up there on the beach. Want to turn around there and take a quick look down the beach. See if they're doing any marking down there. Hard to tell, I'm kind of far away. We'll know by how long they spend down there, the park rangers, if that was a good crawl or not. I'm certainly hoping it was. We got a little catching up to do here as far as nests go. might be the next nest to hatch. It's going to be between this nest and nest number 7. This is nest number 6 here. Nest number 6. That's probably getting really close. Our last nest to hatch was night before last, number 5, which is just up here. I showed you all those little flipper prints on the beach from those little baby sea turtles emerging from the nest and making their crawl down to the beach. As you can see, it's been all walked over and everything by now. You can't even see the little flipper prints. I'm glad I got the photos yesterday and that little video to show them to you. Nest 5. So we're waiting on everything above 5 to hatch. We're up in area 3 now. Should be seeing Dexter here soon on his return trip, his return walk. I had a whole bunch of people out here this morning, relatively quiet. They're still down there in area 1, so I'm guessing that was a good crawl. What nest number is this? This was another nest that hatched. This was number 3. That hatched a while ago. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks and you want to see them continue, I strongly encourage you to become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. If you look at the comments being made, you can see all of the folks that are already supporters of me and and my Facebook page here, Southwest Florida Television. It's a little white ibis. To those of you that have become supporters, thank you so much for standing behind me. And to you watching, it's because of those supporters that I'm able to come out here and do this. So like I say, if you want to see them continue, please consider becoming a supporter. Also, if you like what you see and you don't want to become a supporter, but you still like what I'm doing and you enjoy these morning walks, I do put a lot of time into them. If you like what you see and you want to send a little thank you, a gratuity, a donation, whatever you want to call it, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I really appreciate that. Those of you that have sent something over the years, it's coming up on 4 years that I've been doing this. But if you want to send a little tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account down at the bottom of the description of this post, all the way down at the bottom. You'll see some other links in the description for other things, for some of our other friends. You'll see a link where you can go purchase one of those beautiful Roy Hawsey coffee mugs. Really, really nice coffee mugs with our friend Roy's picture on them. And one or two of his sayings. So check them out. You'll see that link there. You'll also see some photos of them if you go through my posts. Some of our happy customers, our friends that have already purchased them, holding their mugs up. They're absolutely beautiful, beautiful mugs. That's just something Roy and I are doing to try and make a little extra money. Every dollar counts here. Naples is not a cheap place to live, and Roy's on a fixed income. I'm on a limited income. Business for me slows way down in the summertime here. Things get tight in the summer. So those of you that got yourself a mug, thank you. Some of you have got 1 mug, 2 mugs, 3 mugs, 4 mugs. Remember, there's 2 different sizes when you order. Personally, I like the larger mug, but nobody is unhappy with the quality of them. Everybody's very happy with what they got. And speaking of Roy Hawsey, we're going to be coming up to him in a couple minutes here. He's up under those trees on the right. I see him out there on the beach in his chair. 94-year-old Roy Hawsey. A Wisconsinite. A cheesehead. He was in the U.S. Navy. He served during World War II and then got recalled for the Korean War. He was a communications officer. So a veteran of 2 wars. Last year around this time, back in August, he was out swimming here in the Gulf of Mexico, and he had a big cut on his leg, and he contracted flesh-eating bacteria from going swimming out here with an open wound. Doctors, publications, you'll see it all over the internet. Don't go swimming in the Gulf of Mexico with any open sores or cuts. But he came down with this VIB, wound up in the hospital in and out of the hospital for months in rehab. Came very close to losing his leg. He was actually found here. He had passed out on the beach. He was in septic shock. They hauled him off in an ambulance. He went through all kinds of treatments and antibiotics, and he's still, almost a year later, still healing from that incident. Looks like a crawl up here. Looks like a big long crawl up here in area 4. See if there was any success up here. Or if it looks like there's a shot at a nest. I don't see. It looks like she just went up here and turned around. Took a walk on the beach. Here's where she came out. Right here. She came out right here. Crawled up a good ways onto the beach. This is the biggest part of beach here at Del Norwegians. Did a big crawl up here. Almost made it up to the dunes. Oh boy. Lots of soft sand thrown around here. Hard to tell though. There's not a pile of it here. It's just kind of spread all around. But there could be another nest here. That'd be awesome. And if there is, let's keep our fingers crossed. That's going to be number 50. That would be number 50 if that happens. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not an expert. That's a pretty good crawl. That's a pretty good distance. She came out of the water over here. On the left, came up. It's actually a little dune hump she came up over there. She came all the way along here. Boom. Maybe. Dropped some eggs in here. And went back to the water over there. So if we're lucky, that's going to be nest number 50. Wow. I don't know where our buddy Dexter is. He got sidetracked. Here comes his grandson. Hey, good morning. Anything interesting up there?
Me, I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, shame on you.
Not really. I don't think so.
There was 132 eggs in that nest. That was a lot. There was 139, but 7 of them didn't hatch. But that's pretty good odds.
Do they still hatch though?
No. Yeah, once they hatch, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's been like 5 days now since that nest hatched. So they just put them back in and they go back to where they came from. But is this your last day out here?
One more day.
One more day. Oh boy.
Maybe walk 2 more days, but I leave Wednesday.
Wednesday? All right. Nice. All right. Well, enjoy. You too. Yeah, eventually Mother Nature reclaims those eggs that don't hatch. But that was pretty amazing. I seen them do that. The rangers count the hatched eggs and there'll only be 70, 80 that hatched and 30 or 40 that didn't sometimes. It's just amazing how Mother Nature works. Still looking for nest 7. I have no clue where nest 7 is. Found 8 and 9, but not 7. Ah, lo and behold, there's 7. I found it. This is going to be one of the next ones that probably hatches. Right up here by one of the little prayer trees. 5 is the last one that hatched, so 6 and 7. We're getting close. 8 and 9 probably right behind them. They don't necessarily hatch in numeric order, but so far that's what happened. So far we've had them hatch 1 through 5 in numeric order there. So 7 is up in area 5. Ursula, in case you wanted to know. Well, I'm going to turn around here and walk back down the beach and go see Roy. I was really hoping to run into Dexter up here. I'm curious to know if he saw any new nests down on Vanderbilt Beach, what they're up to down there. The last number he gave me from down there was 154. 154 nests down there on Vanderbilt. Bigger beach. That's a 3.5 mile stretch of beach. We're a little under a mile of beach here at Del Norwegians if you figure crawl space for a sea turtle. We're under a mile of beach. And we've got, I don't know, we had 48 nests yesterday. I don't know if we got any new ones today. There's a good chance we do. We could maybe even be up to 50 today. Good morning. Hey, I'm going to be gone for a week from the 11th through the 18th. No morning beach walks. However, I'm going to try to share some photos from my vacation with you. It's pretty hard for me to stay off Facebook. Last year I did that. The past couple of years I've shared video and photos of me and my wife's travels. So if you want to see some other parts of the United States, be sure to keep following along. They won't be 2-hour live feeds. Well, Dexter. Don't know where you're at. My favorite little places to watch the waves is watching them wash up here under these old trees. Might be getting a little rain here soon, don't know. A lot of times we'll find some neat birds hanging around on these dead branches. A lot of mornings we'll see osprey, an osprey or two up in these trees here. I haven't seen any ospreys this morning. No dolphins yet this morning either. Just getting the sand off my legs. Well, did I miss Dexter? Did he slip around me here and come around the back way? Huh. I really am curious about Vanderbilt Beach. Well, I'm going to turn around and start heading back to Roy. I'm going to walk slow. Look at all those berries on these sea grapes. They're just loaded. Loaded with them. Starting to see that rain out there in the Gulf now. Getting a little closer. Nope. Mr. Scott.
Morning.
What's up, Scott?
Nothing. How are you?
How'd your picnic go yesterday? Your party?
Still full. I had to
Still
come get a
full?
good walk in.
I love it.
It was either sit on the couch and go, oh.
Yeah. Did you guys get rained out or?
No, it never rained.
Sweet.
We ended up ditching out because it seemed like it was getting close. And,
Yep.
And we got Roy into his car and told him go, so we did.
He did. Good for him.
Surprising, and Louis said it didn't rain but a few minutes here.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yeah, whatever.
Oh, man.
Can't be out here all day.
Did the girls get to see any manatees?
Nope.
No manatees?
No.
I feel better about that. I mean, I feel terrible.
Uh-oh.
I would.
Dexter's sneaking up.
Oh, I was wondering where he was.
He got up there before you.
He did. He beat me
was on
to
the
it.
move.
He was.
Morning, Dexter.
Oh, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Anything interesting?
Nothing so far. Nothing down in Vanderbilt
Nothing.
Beach at all.
No new ones. Darn. I thought we would add a couple more.
No. I saw a crawl down here over 4,
Yeah.
but that's the only one I saw.
There was one down in one.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, a very short one. She didn't go very high up on the beach, and it looked like they found a nest there. And this one here, I don't know. It's kind of iffy.
It looked like a good crawl.
It's yeah. You never know. I mean, I'd say a 50-50 shot to be safe.
How many come check it out yet?
How many shells did they find out?
They found 132 hatched ones
Really?
and 7 that never, developed or hatched.
Oh.
So that was pretty good. Have 139, 132 hatched.
Yeah, that's good.
So they're busy. I think they're going to try and check all the nests that hatched
Okay.
this morning, all 5 of them.
They typically look like 150.
Yeah.
That's
Once it gets over 100, I think that's good numbers.
Yeah,
That's good numbers, yeah.
yeah.
And that was the one that our friend Ursula saw hatch.
Is that right?
Yep, it hatched. Number 4 hatched on the 4th of July. So
She was fortunate enough to see it, huh?
she said it looked like there was at least 100, and she's right. I don't know how you can count them when they come out. I mean, they just come racing out.
You must have some way.
She said it lasts about 15 minutes, the whole process of them coming out and running to the beach.
I think it would take them longer than that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
amazing.
I think they're down there preparing
Yeah.
ahead of time,
Lifting weights.
getting
strong.
their shovels out. Yep. Fighting who's going to be first.
Yeah, that could be.
Well,
Yep.
we gotta head on down.
Yeah, your grandson's long gone.
He likes to run and walk.
So then what does he do? Just sit at the car and wait for you? Hurry up and wait. That's like the military. Hurry up and wait. That's funny. He said he's maybe 2 more mornings. He said he might come out here on his last morning,
Yeah.
his last day.
He flies out on
Well, it's going to be different. The house is going to be quiet when he leaves
Yeah, I
there.
know. I'll be walking by myself.
Got to get your wife out here. It's
I
probably
know.
too hot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
get her out, but she won't walk 5 miles.
No, I don't blame her. All right, I'll let you get. All right, see you, Dexter. Thanks for the update.
Have a good day, Dexter.
All right. Did you see Roy?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
he
I bought
behave?
some more cherries. He just loved those cherries yesterday.
Oh, my
So I
gosh.
bought him some
That man,
more.
he's.
He ate good yesterday.
I bet he did. Did he eat all 2 pounds of the salmon by himself?
He tried. He definitely tried. He was on cloud 9. You asked him. He just loved it. Even this morning, he's still talking about it.
I can't wait to hear. That's all he's going to talk about is the food, I'm sure. Food,
Probably.
food, food.
He cooked good for him.
Sweet.
You should have come back. We
Was-
had enough food for 10 people, and 5 of us ate it.
Wow. Was Debbie still here when you came? When you
No,
guys? She disappeared.
She
Oh,
got shy and decided she needed to leave before we cooked.
oh, that's too bad. She seems like a really sweet person. Yeah. Nobody else showed up, huh? None of our beach friends.
I know that Kathy had a spy here. Her friend from Dallas was out here spying this weekend.
Kathy.
Kathy Sanino Hole.
Oh, okay, okay.
What the heck is her name?
I got you.
Doggone.
She had a spy out
Really
here.
nice- Really nice gal. Yeah, a friend of hers from Dallas. She's got a place down here. She
Nice.
stopped by for a bit. It was really nice to meet her. And,
It's so neat how many people we get to meet. You know,
fantastic.
well, being a movie star like yourself.
Well, you know, you and I.
All right, Scott. I gotta get down there and see Roy before my battery goes dead.
see you a little later.
All right, see you later.
Take care.
Whoa, what's that? What is that on the beach? Right there. It's a streak of sunlight. Haven't seen that this morning. A little streak of sunlight. Love it. A little sunlight hitting the beach. Oh, even up here, nice. That's the most sunlight we've seen this morning. Good morning. Pretty gloomy looking though, pretty gloomy looking all around here. Not those nice deep blue skies and those white puffy clouds that I like seeing. But every morning can't be perfect. Although, even with the storm clouds, it still is beautiful out here. I'll give you that. I'll take it over the alternatives. They're talking about the possibility of maybe some tropical development, tropical weather forming up towards the panhandle of the state. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But definitely storms. Storms out there in the Gulf. That's a good one there. They're slowly creeping towards us. Oh, feeling some raindrops. Starting to feel some raindrops. Darn it. Hopefully it's just going to be a quick little shower here and the heavy stuff isn't going to hit us, but it's not looking that way. It's looking like some heavier rain's headed right at us here. You can see the edge of the rain. See where the water lightens up? Here's that crawl, that last crawl we saw up in Area 4. Hopefully that's another nest. Hopefully that's going to turn into nest 49 or 50. Well, I think Roy is going to head out. Looks like we're getting rained on. I don't know. I think so.
I have a feeling we're just might. I thought it was way the heck out there.
Yep. We're right on the edge of it, it looks like.
All of a
Here she blows, man.
I think I'm gonna hit the road.
Hit the road. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain on and off this morning, so
Is it?
getting out of here is probably not a bad idea.
Uh-huh.
Did you see anybody this morning?
Yeah, Dave was here. He walked with me. Had a nice time. Ursula wasn't here though.
No Ursula? Oh, I thought I saw her car here. That was Dave, I guess I saw.
And Louis was just here.
Oh, Louis, on his bike.
So he'll be wet on his bike, that's for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, definitely coming at us here. You can see that is all rain.
I can't even get out of the park. Well, I can let myself out, I guess. No, I guess they open at 7:30.
No, the park's open. Why? What's wrong?
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Why couldn't you get out?
Huh?
Why couldn't you get out?
Well, I was just wondering if I thought I had to get out of the car.
Oh, no. No, the gate will be open here. Here, give me that stuff and I'll bring it to the car.
You want to do that?
Yeah, and you
grab the pillow too.
grab the pillow and you can
Do that.
fold to get that chair folded up.
Hit the road before I get
Yep.
to the drink. Let's go.
So everything okay today?
Everything's absolutely wonderful. I even had a good word for you.
Oh, well, you can tell me while you're packing up.
Well, the word is apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples.
I love
I'm
it.
telling you, they are so unbelievably delicious, and the variety is just kind of amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
This morning I had three apples, and they're all different. One was an envy, and the other was a gala, and the other was a jazz.
A jazz?
Jazz,
I never
envy, gala.
heard of a jazz apple.
Yeah, they're delicious. The envies are one of the best.
Wow.
And then there's, of course, there's Honey Crisp, and there's just more apples you couldn't believe. And you eat them cold, you put them on a bunch of ice, and you take them to the beach in a bag with ice, and
Woo.
they're out of this world. And then the other thing is apple cider.
Uh-huh.
You can get that in a variety of tastes, too.
Apple cider. You like that hot, too, don't you?
And then you can heat it up, have a hot mug, instead of drinking coffee and all that caffeine hit, you have your good cider mug. And they make that in different flavors too. You got all kinds of different ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're delicious.
I guess you drink that in one of your new Roy Haase mugs, don't you?
Yeah.
That hot cider.
Very good. Cider is really great. And
Oh,
not
man.
only that, here's a little trick I wanted to tell you about.
Uh-huh.
You make mouth cider.
Mouth cider.
It's the freshest cider in the whole world. You take the apple and you keep on chewing it, and it's really delicious. You suck all the juice out, and then hopefully nobody's around. You take the water, chewed up apple out of your mouth,
Uh-huh.
and take some more bites.
Oh, and
Holy mackerel, look at that
it is
downpour.
pouring out here in the parking lot.
Ooh.
It is really coming down. It's a lot less rain here under the tree than...
Oh, we're getting it pretty good here, too.
Got to find a dry spot under the tree.
Boy.
Man, oh man, it just came, didn't it?
Boy, did it
It
ever.
came quick. Holy smokes.
And for a while there, I thought it was way out over the sea.
It was. I was just looking at it. We were looking at it, and I took a couple pictures of it, and then all of a sudden I felt a couple drops, then bang.
Yeah, a couple of drops.
It just,
Boy,
then
didn't
bam,
give
it
us
just
any
let
time
loose.
At all, did it?
Nope, it came fast.
Holy mackerel, I wonder how long we should put it out here.
I don't know. It looks pretty dark behind us out on the beach.
We go for the...
Got to get your car soaked. Get that trunk soaked.
Oh boy.
It's up to you.
I know a lot of times it blows over in a minute.
You got-
Get a little bit. Remember when you and I sat in the car that time?
Maybe we should go do that now.
I think it's a good idea.
All right, let's put the stuff in the car real quick. Woo! We're gonna go for it. That's letting up a little. Hurry up and get this trunk open. Get that chair in and I'll get the bags in. That pillow's pretty wet. That pillow got pretty soaking wet. Woo!
Cooling off, it's running off my head like
Let's get that up and in. Woo! Man, let's go sit in the car. Get out of the rain. Oh man. You can't find them. You can't find them. You just open the trunk. You're just pulling my leg, pulling my chain. Oh, your window's down. No. But your window's wide open. There it goes. Whoa.
The window never got closed.
Oh, darn it. Get that started up and get the air on. Woo!
What a deal.
What a deal, man.
Here's my list of goodies to get at
You
Walmart.
got your shopping list. Oh boy.
Hey, this is like a good old time.
Good old day.
Is that window open?
Yeah, you need to close this window up.
Was that open all the time?
Yep, it was open the whole time.
Wonderful.
Oh well. The car got a good washing.
And so did we.
We got a good washing, that's for
Lord,
sure.
Did we get into it? Have to get all this in the dry.
Well, there's Dave walking around in the rain. What
Hey,
you up to?
Come on in. Come on in the back.
He's working.
Sit in the car.
He's working. It's refreshing to be out there in the rain working.
There, he wouldn't come in. What's he doing? He's going to get all wet. Oh, he's wet already.
Oh,
Don't seem to bother him much.
it's not going to hurt him.
Oh, it's kind of nice here.
It is nice.
The rain dropping on the car here.
I guess we'll just sit here and wait it out.
I don't know how I left those windows open when I hit the beach.
That wasn't good.
That's a good one.
Hopefully nobody took anything.
Have to get a towel when I get
I do
back.
that sometimes in the morning. It's so quiet when you get here in the morning, you don't hear anything even though the window's
dark,
open.
you know.
Yep.
Boy, did that come in a hurry.
Yes, it
I
did.
thought the red cloud was way out down
Well, it was.
out over the sea.
It was.
There's Dave, he's getting in his. No, he
Oh,
didn't get in there.
that's Scott.
Oh, that's Scott.
Yep.
Hey, come on in.
Scott's heading out of here.
Hey, Scott,
Uh,
come on in to the back
no
seat.
kidding. All I got was a couple drops and then it let loose. It just,
I was all the way up at the pass though.
oh man. We're drowned rats in here.
Better I'm going
There you go.
one way or the other.
You want to bar soap while you're out there? All right, buddy.
I'm gonna go walk into the
Oh man.
Come on in out of the rain,
Oh.
Scott.
Oh.
Come on, sit in the back seat.
Once you're soaking wet, it doesn't matter. Once you're soaked, it doesn't matter. That's funny.
At least you didn't get your shirt wet.
Yeah,
Go without a shirt.
your shirt's still dry.
Yeah, your shirt is dry.
Oh, Roy. See you, Scott. Oh, we got some funny friends, don't we?
Yeah, you don't mind standing out there in the rain. You know, Dave and Scott.
I guess our parents never told us to come in out of the rain.
Come in out of the rain.
Oh, boy.
Lord love a duck, what a deal.
Well, it did come down, and it's still coming down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
coming down
letting up a
pretty good.
little, but it's still coming down. You can hear it hitting the car here. Man.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta bring back to the library, and they don't open till 10. That's what I was thinking about on the time.
Oh, getting to the library today?
Yeah. I hate to go home and then crank up again and go out, but I have to. There's stuff to do today.
Well, how about singing "You Are My Sunshine" since we don't have the harmonica?
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my raindrops away.
That's very apropos for this morning. My sunshine isn't with us right now.
My only sunshine is gone. For a minute or so this morning, the sun was out real good. Too.
Oh, was it out? Yeah, it was all cloudy when I was out here all morning.
There was time when I was sitting there, the sun was coming out. I was lucky I was located in the shade.
Hey, well, I got you here something. They were checking the nest that hatched, you know, and
Yeah,
the one that Ursula saw, number 4,
yeah.
they counted 132 eggs hatched in that one.
132.
132 eggs hatched.
Wow.
Only 7 of them didn't hatch.
Oh.
So there's 139.
Did you see that walk you were looking at?
Yeah,
this morning,
that crawl right there.
Right where we were sitting.
Yep.
Where we were sitting.
That looks like it could have some potential there.
It looked like a dig spot there.
All right, well, I'm running out of battery here, so tell everybody goodbye.
Hey, goodbye, everybody. Come on out and join us in the rainstorm. It's really fun.
It is a blast.
All our good friends are here getting drenched.
Come join this 2 silly boys out here. All right, tally-ho.
How about singing in the rain?
Singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain, what a glorious day. I'm happy again, oh, I'm dancing in the rain. I'm singing, just singing in the rain. Oh, Gene Kelly.
Old Gene Kelly. All right.
See, I watched Brigadoon last night. I got the movie. Man, oh, was that beautiful.
All right. We got to go.
Brigadoon.
Say goodbye.
Something in the heather, dancing in the heather, remember? The
yeah.
heather on the hill.
Say goodbye.
He's
He's not going to say goodbye. He's going to keep singing.
Everybody. We'll see
There
you in the
you
heather
go.
on the hill.
The heather on the hill and
Yeah.
singing in the rain.
Well,
See you tomorrow morning, everybody. Have a great day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.
La, la,